All right, so honestly, is there anything worse than having to wait for things? I can't think of anything. Uh, a few examples. You order a cool gadget, right? Now you're waiting for Amazon to ship it. Or you got a vacation coming up. You're excited. It's hard to wait. Well, now switch that over to you're ready to retire. You've been planning for 40 years to go, but you can't go yet. You have to wait. Now, first thing I want to say is this. If you are ready to go and you don't have any restraints that are keeping you from going, aside from maybe an imagined goal that you need to hit, financial, whatever, something that will significantly impact your retirement if you leave before that happens, I would say go otherwise. Here's an example of that. I personally, my pension doesn't kick in for a full pension number until 30 years. I have 29. It's a significant impact to me financially if I leave with 29 years. It's crazy how it works, but that's the way our contract is written, that the most benefit starts when you get 30 years. So I have to stay. It just doesn't make sense financially to go. Now, if I had a way to replace that income and I could just leave, I definitely would have been gone a long time ago. So if you're in that type of a situation, maybe it's you're 61 and you can draw Social Security at 62, and that's what you need to make your retirement work. I get it. So there you are. That's the thing. If I had plenty of friends that have retired in the last few years that were never going to get 30 years here, so they retired at 62 to take whatever pension benefit they had earned, plus could at least take Social Security if they wanted to. So that's a reason to go. If you can go, I'm going to recommend that you go, because waiting sucks, and I think we all know that. So what do you do now? What do you do while you wait? Well, this is my plan. 1, stay active, stay busy, try to keep your mind off of those things. I have about a year to go or less. Fingers crossed that they do the paperwork right and I can be out when I plan. But otherwise, my plan is to stay as busy as I possibly can and just think about planning my future, thinking about the good things we're going to do when we retire. My wife and I talk about this all the time. She can't wait for me to get there, that kind of a thing. Because if you don't know, we live in 2 different states right now while I finish up my retirement and pension time here. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, stay as busy as I can. When I'm in town, in where I live, to work, I work as many hours as about that are offered just so I can make my day go by fast. Number 2, plan your trips, plan your retirement, plan the fun things, okay? And that includes planning for the finances that are going to be required. If you have a year to go like me, you've got lots of time, hopefully, that you can pile up some money. And having money piled up, knowing that you're in a good financial shape when the time comes, makes retirement a lot more enjoyable, I'm told. Since I'm not retired yet, I can't say that for sure. But I know financially I'll be set when I wait. And between now and then, my plan is to, pile up as much extra cash as I can. Number three, sorry about that. Number 3, I would, if you are thinking of making a purchase, for example, I've been looking at possibly getting a newer car before I retire. The reason being, I have a year to pay for it. If I can pay for it within a year and I can find what I want, I may do that. And I would say if you're looking to make a purchase like that, maybe you want to buy a new boat for retirement, maybe you want to buy a motorcycle for retirement, maybe you just want a new car. If you can pay for it with this year or whatever you have left until you retire, now might be the time to buy it. Find it, make a good deal, pay cash or as close to cash as you can, pay the thing off as quickly as you can and be done with it. And then at least you have it going into retirement so you can keep your budget in check. I'm all about maintaining expenses and budget while you're in retirement and going into retirement, because we all have budgets and bills. So if you don't know what your expenses are going to be, you need to take time to figure that out. If you do know what they are and you want this new item, whatever it might be, and you don't want to carry that debt into retirement and you can pay it off, now's the time to do so. All right, so those are great tips just to get you started and help keep you busy while you wait and watch the time clock. Maybe you're Xing off your days on a calendar. I can tell you, short timers disease is a thing. I've had it forever. I always get it before vacations, and I definitely have it now. Thanks for watching.